with Locomotive Systems Training. Welcome back. And we're going to continue on what we talked about for the last several videos. Federal Railroad Administration definitions continued. We're on episode 14, LSTV-014. Okay, what we're going to do here is, by understanding what all the definitions mean, we'll make it easier to understand the regulations when we get to them. So let's talk about it. Okay. Potable water means water that meets the requirements of 40 CFR Port 141, the Environmental Protection Agency's primary drinking water regulations, or water that has been approved for drinking and washing purposes by the pertinent state or local authority having jurisdiction. For purposes of this part, commercially available bottled drinking water is deemed potable water. All right. Potable water is water that the FRA says is safe to drink or safe for human consumption. Okay, that's all they're saying there. But it can't just be any kind of water. It has to be deemed safe for drinking. Right there, it's approved. Also for hand washing and other items. Okay, you want to make sure that you can have the water that you put on your hands or put on your face or whatever you do is safe to use. Ladies and gentlemen, potable water. All right, potable or portable, which excuse me, once again, blooper. Potable water. I'm going to leave it with that. All right, powered axle is an axle equipped with a traction device. Qualified mechanical inspector means a person has received instruction and training that includes hands-on experience under appropriate supervision and apprenticeship in one or more of the following functions: troubleshooting, inspection, testing, maintenance and repair of the specific locomotive equipment for which the person is assigned responsibility. The person shall also possess a current understanding of what is required to properly repair and maintain the locomotive equipment for which the person is assigned responsibility. Further, the qualified mechanical inspector shall be a person whose primary responsibility includes work generally consistent with the functions listed in this definition. So, a qualified mechanical inspector pretty much got to know what they're talking about, both for hands-on experience as well as knowledge up here. Excuse me. I'm being considered a qualified mechanical inspector. They got to know the product. They got to know the rules and regulations to possess that. And again, right there, current understanding of what's required to properly repair and maintain the locomotive. Railroad means all forms of non-highway ground transportation that runs on rails or electromagnetic guideways, including 1. Commuter or other short-haul rail passenger service in a metropolitan or suburban area, and 2. High-speed ground transportation systems that connect metropolitan areas without regard to whether they use new technologies not associated with traditional railroads. Such term does not include rapid transit operations within an urban area that are not connected to the general railroad system of transportation. So, continuing on, if I may have said commuter and it sounded computer, the proper thing is it would be a commuter with an M. Commuter system. Okay? Just so you know. Cool? Okay. All right. Remote control locomotive. RCL means a remote control locomotive that through the use of a radio link can be operated by a person not physically within the confines of the locomotive cab. For purposes of this part, the term RCL does not refer to a locomotive or group of locomotives remotely controlled from the lead locomotive of a train as in distributed power. All right. Now, arrangement, excuse me. Okay, RCL locomotive is really kind of a cool thing. The guy stands on the ground, usually, or gal, and they have what they call a belt pack. And that belt pack is nothing more than a great big controller where they're literally on the ground, and the locomotives and the locomotive cab, the operating cab, is unmanned. All those controls are done from the ground. Remote control operator, RCO means a person who utilizes an OCU in connection with operations involving an RCL with or without cars. That's the person that will control that equipment from the ground, normally. Sand delivery system means a permanently stationed or fixed device designed to deliver sand to locomotive sandboxes that do not require the sand to be manually delivered or loaded. A sand delivery system will be considered permanently stationed if it is at least at a location at least 5 days a week for at least 8 hours per day. That's what a SAN delivery system means according to the FRA. Self-monitoring event recorder means an event recorder that has the ability to monitor its own operation and to display an indication to the locomotive operator when any data required to be stored are not stored, or when the stored data do not match the data received from sensors or data collection points. So in other words, the event recorder will monitor itself to make sure it has the ability to store and display the information on that locomotive. Short hood means the part of the locomotive above the underframe located between the cab and the nearest end of the locomotive. And again, on the short hood, on most railroads, the letter F is right there on the short hood end of that locomotive. Not all railroads have it, but most run what they call a short hood forward, but not all. Standards body means a delivery, standard body means an industry and or professional organization or association which conducts research and develops and or issues policies, criteria, principles, and standards relating to the rail industry. That's a standards body. It's a group of people that says, this is what this thing does, and these are the requirements to make it work, so on and so forth. Now, also, I do want to put in here, remember from the last several videos, we have a really cool website that you can go out and check out with the FRA, and it's www.fra.dot.gov. Okay? All right, so that's our video for the day. If you have questions or comments, what we would do, we would really like to encourage you to contact us either through the YouTube channel or go through our website. But give us a call, or send us an email about any of the subject matter you see here, and we'll respond in kind, and we'll actually put it up here, and that way everybody can see it. Okay? You can go to our website, which is LST-CA.com. Once again, our website is LST-CA.com. Thank you and have a safe day.